Hi, my name's Elisa, and I'm a blogger, and I also am a freelance beauty writer, and I write about natural hair and natural hair care. I am by no means professional, but I have pretty much tried it all in terms of products and styles, and I really love being natural, and I love my curly hair, and I love it. I love to wear it in a different way, in a variety of different ways. So I got my first relaxer in the third grade, and I stopped. I got my last chemical relaxer in July of 2007. The reason I stopped was the reason that many people stop. I was experiencing a lot of heat damage, a lot of over processing. My hair was thinning. It was getting expensive going to the hairdresser every couple of weeks, and I just really wasn't happy with the state of my hair. So I kind of decided to take matters into my own hands and see what would happen if I just stopped getting a relaxer. I did a lot of research. I talked to a lot of people, and I tried a lot of things just to try to get my hair back to its healthy, natural state. And I can finally say that for once in a very long time, I'm really happy with the way my hair is in terms of it's healthy. I love how I can do so many things with it, and I feel great about it. So the one problem I do experience, I guess I really call it a problem, but one thing I do try to deal with when styling my natural hair is I get a lot of shrinkage. So when it's wet, I have coily curls. So I would say my hair type is about a 4A, between a mix of a 4A and 4B. So in some spots it curls a lot better than other spots of my head. But when it dries, it shrinks a lot. So I try a lot of styles that combat that problem and elongate either my natural curl pattern or give me the length that I'm looking for. So I wanted to do a two-part video today. So this is my first vlog, I guess I should say. So please bear with me. So I wanted to just introduce myself and also show my hair when it's blown out straight. A lot of people ask me how long my hair is, so I thought I would start off our first video showing how long it is. So I just got it straightened this past weekend and highlighted and colored again. I do wear my hair colored. I've been wearing it colored professionally for about a year. I get it highlighted and I get the roots touched up every 3 to 4 months. And as you can see, I have a good amount of length to my hair. That's the back. And here's how long it is at the top. So when I do the dry twist out, you'll see how much length I'm able to retain because I am styling it dry. So I look forward to many videos, and I hope that I could be of some help. I picked the dry twist out for my first demonstration because I get a lot of questions on how I do it, and I did get the style from the Miss Jessie's website, but I've kind of adapted it in a few ways for myself. So hopefully it'll be helpful to some people, and I'm looking forward to the next part of this video. Hi, so I'm back, and I have washed, conditioned, and deep conditioned my hair. I use Pureology's shampoo and conditioner for color treated hair, and they're sulfate free, and I love them. And I deep condition with Redken's Butter Treats, my absolute favorite deep conditioner, and I think it's great for colored and really dry hair. So I just wanted to show what my hair looks like after it's been washed, before it's been blow dried, so you can see how much it shrinks up and kind of see my curl pattern. It does curl, but as you can see, this is my length, and this is how much it shrinks back up. So that's why I do like to do the dry twist, because I can retain my length. So when I come back, you'll see my hair blown out, and I will show you how I twist it. So I know I look kind of crazy, but this is what my hair looks like when I blow it out, and it's just kind of all over the place. And I just wanted to point out that the products that you saw right before this next clip started are heat protectants that I use in my hair. I use a heat protectant serum from Aveda. I use their styling cream, and I use a straightening serum that you can just get at CVS, and I think it works really well. It helps keep my hair straight and does repel the humidity a little bit. So what I usually do, I don't do any exact parting. I don't think it really matters since I eventually take the twist out and fluff them up. So what I do is I try to get my hair in sections, and I usually start in the back, but since I want to show you guys how I do the twists, I'm going to start in the front. So I usually just take big sections, and I start putting them in clips, so it's just easier for me to work with. Again, you don't have to do this, but I just find it's a little bit easier, especially when you're working with a lot of hair, to clip as much as you can, just to get it out of the way. I won't clip it all, since we're only going to be working in the front. Okay, so today I'm going to use Miss Jessie's Baby Buttercream. I love it. You can also use the Curly Buttercream. I just like how the baby buttercream smells. Sometimes I'll use a gel or a pomade. It just depends on how much hold you want. For instance, if I know that I have time to sit under the dryer, I'll use Miss Jessie's Baby Buttercream. If I know that I'm just going to let it dry overnight, I'll use a gel or a pomade just so I get a better hold. So what I'm going to do first is take out the first section and just make a rough part. I really don't try to be exact, because again, I don't think it really matters ultimately. So I'll just clip the rest back, and I'm going to open my baby buttercream. So how I do this, it's not exact at all. The smaller you do the twist, the tighter the twist will be, and also the longer it's going to take. So just be prepared. This does take some time, but you can do it while you're watching TV, on the phone, whatever. So I'll just comb through to make sure it's straight. And the way I like to do my twist, I like to do the front hanging down, and just so it hangs down all over my face. You can do them straight back. You can do them all to one side. I guess it just depends on your preference. So I'm going to do the front straight down. So I'll take probably that much baby buttercream, and I'll just slide it from root to end. And there's no exact amount how much you should use. I do like to feel like every piece is pretty saturated. So then I divide into two parts, and I start twisting at the root as tight as I can. And I just keep twisting. See? This one's going to be pretty tight. But the closer you get to the root, the better, because the twist will stay in a little bit better. Also, sometimes if I feel lazy, I'll do the twists that are most visible, the smallest, and then as I get into the middle and sometimes in the back, I'll do them a little bit bigger. So then I just kind of roll a twist between my fingers to make sure it kind of stays closed, and that's what I end up with. And this will stay in if you use enough of the cream or the gel that you're using. So let me do a few more. There's the clip in the front. Again, there's no exact science to this. I think whatever works for you. That's how much I'm using. I really try to concentrate on the ends so they don't come unraveled when I'm sitting under the dryer, or if I just decide to wrap my hair at night and just let them dry overnight. So again, trying to get it as tight at the roots as possible. Then I just twist. So I have two in the front. This one's a little bit bigger than this one, but again, it's not that big of a deal. So I'll do one more. And again, you can experiment with different creams and gels to see what you like better. Since this is, you're starting with dry hair, um, be careful if you're using gels. See what kind of ingredients they contain. I like to use gels that have a lot of water, so you don't have a sticky or hard feeling left when your hair dries. Creams work really well for dry twist outs also. So those are three in the front. And again, as you can tell, they're definitely not exact. It's not, and it really doesn't make a huge difference because you're gonna twist. You're gonna take these out and wear them out. So I'll go and do the rest, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when they're all done. So after about an hour and 45 minutes, this is what my hair looks like. I did them pretty much the same size. Towards the end, I did get kind of lazy and they did get a little bit bigger, but this is what they look like. Here's the top. I'm not sure if I'm going to send them to the dryer tonight because I have a lot to do, but in the morning when I get up for work and take them out, I will post another clip of this video to show what it looks like in the morning and after I style them. So don't be alarmed if you have a lot of cream or gel or whatever you use left. It's still visible because when it dries, it will all go away. But if you don't send it under the dryer for at least 30 to 45 minutes, you will need to let it dry overnight. Otherwise, it's going to be tacky and kind of wet. You need it to be nice and dry and kind of crisp to the touch, so when you take it out, the style actually stays. So stay tuned for more, and I'll show the last part of this process. So it's the next day, and now I'm just going to start untwisting. After the first day after I have twisted my hair, I don't really mess with it a lot because I want it to last longer. So really just untwist each one. And don't worry if they're going in crazy directions. You're gonna kind of mess with it a little bit once you're done. So really, they should come untwisted pretty easy. I just grab at the root and I kind of just let them unwind themselves. So I pull and unwind. So everything should untwist pretty easily. Sometimes you'll get one that might tangle up, so just be careful. Be gentle. So this is pretty much the finished product. It won't, I like to mess with it at the roots. You can keep separating the twist depending on how tight you did the twist. But I like it to kind of stay somewhat defined at the beginning of the week. And then as the week goes on, it definitely gets big, like the picture that I had at the very beginning of the demo. At night, I really simply just retwist. I just grab two pieces. It doesn't have to be the same two pieces that were originally twisted, and I twist it back up. The first couple days, you probably won't need to reapply anything, but as days go on, you might need to apply some more baby buttercream to help the twist stick at night. But simply just retwist. You don't even have to do the same little chunks. You can do bigger chunks. You just need something. For me, I know that if I don't, my hair will gradually shrink up during the week. So I like to keep it twisted every night. It's time consuming, but it makes my style last a lot longer. And then sleep with a scarf on. And then when you get up in the morning, untwist, scrunch it, and you should be good to go. The style looks really cute. If you pin it up, If you wear a headband, you can wear it out like this. I love the style. It's my go-to style, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope my demo helped a little bit.